Money isn't magic, yet somehow people in 2025 still expect it to teleport into their pockets while they're manifesting. Let's fix that. Fact 1. The micro-skill money printer. Here's the thing nobody wants to admit. Your biggest side hustle in 2025 isn't an app, a platform, or some futuristic AI robot. It's a microscopic skill you've ignored for years because it feels too small to matter. But small is where empires begin. Every billionaire knows this. Start with one thing you can do better, faster, or clearer than 99% of people. Then repeat it so ruthlessly it becomes unfair. In 2025, micro skills are outperforming degrees, editing 30-second shorts, crafting irresistible product titles for Etsy, fixing broken prompts for overwhelmed small business owners, turning boring spreadsheets into dashboards someone will actually pay for. These aren't side hustles. These are tiny superpowers disguised as everyday tasks. The life lesson? Don't chase complexity, chase leverage. Multiply the thing you already do well until the world can't ignore you. That's how you go from trading hours to trading impact. That's how one tiny skill becomes a cash printer. Fact 2. The AI middleman advantage. Here's the uncomfortable truth. In 2025, you don't need to invent anything to make money. You just need to stand between two people who can't be bothered to figure things out themselves. That's it. That's the whole economy now. And AI has supercharged this into a gold rush for anyone bold enough to connect dots faster than others blink. Businesses are drowning in tools they don't understand. Freelancers are overwhelmed by clients they can't manage. Creators are lost in a maze of platforms, features, and updates every 72 hours. Your job? Be the translator, the middleman, the guy who says, "Relax, I'll handle it," and then uses AI to finish what would have taken a team of interns. You don't need genius, just clarity. Build simple systems, offer done-for-you templates, sell AI-powered automations, charge for taking confusion off someone's plate. That's the hidden ladder no one talks about. Don't be the smartest person, be the simplest solution. That's how you rise. Fact 3. The invisible audience alchemist. Most people think you need charisma, a studio, or a personality forged in the fires of Mount Content to build an audience. Wrong. In 2025, the real money comes from turning other people's content into growth, quietly, strategically, and with zero spotlight on yourself. Short-form editors, clip curators, repurposing specialists, these are the unsung assassins of the creator economy. They take a 60-minute podcast, slice it into 12 atomic moments, slap subtitles on it, and boom, a client goes viral while you get paid like the shadow architect behind the curtain. The lesson is simple. You don't need to be the star to earn like the star. Leverage platforms that reward volume over fame. Become the person who amplifies voices, not the one begging for an audience. Because the fastest way to rise? Don't compete for attention. Control it. Fact 4. The subscription micro-empire. Everyone's chasing the next big one-time sale, but the smartest players, the ones who sleep well while their bank accounts work overtime, build tiny subscription ecosystems. Not massive SaaS companies, not complicated platforms, just compact, predictable, recurring income machines. Think 9-month templates, 5-month niche newsletters, 12-month AI prompt packs, micro memberships with macro loyalty. People don't notice small charges, but they feel the value when they get fresh tools every week. And once someone pays you monthly, you stop being a one-off purchase. You become a habit. The real lesson? Build something people need repeatedly. A tool, a list, a system, a shortcut. Recurring revenue doesn't come from genius. It comes from reliability. You don't get rich by selling once. You get rich by being unavoidable. And just when you think this can't get any simpler. Fact 5. The skill rental strategy. The old mindset says, learn a skill, become a master, grind for decades. Cute. Outdated. In 2025, the wealthiest side hustlers rent out their skills in short bursts. Micro gigs, micro projects, hyper-specific fixes. People don't want full-time experts. They want 5 minutes of someone who actually knows what they're doing. Fix my Shopify theme, optimize my bio, rewrite my CTA, repair my automation, export my data, clean my audio. It's not your resume that matters. It's your ability to solve one painful problem fast. And here's the mindset shift that builds real power. You don't get paid for effort. You get paid for removing annoyance from someone's life. This is how the people you admire operate. They don't waste time on grand plans. They look for the friction everyone else ignores and charge for eliminating it. That's the path upward. Find pain, reset it, invoice it. Fact 6. The skill stack upgrade. Here's the part most people never understand. Success isn't about mastering one skill. It's about stacking two average skills until they become an unfair advantage. Individually, none of them look impressive. Copywriting, automation, basic design, simple video editing. But when you combine them, suddenly you're the person who can deliver results faster, cleaner, and cheaper than anyone specializing in just one thing. This is how modern winners are built. They're not geniuses. They're strategic hybrids. You're not competing with experts. You're competing with people who are stubbornly one-dimensional. The lesson? Don't aim for perfection. Aim for combinations. When you stack skills, you stop being replaceable. And in 2025, irreplaceable means profitable. Fact 7. The opportunity algorithm mindset. People love complaining that opportunities are shrinking. No, they're multiplying so fast most people can't even recognize them. Why? Because they expect opportunity to look like a job offer when, in reality, it now looks like a DM, a comment, a voice note, a random idea written at 2 a.m. The people who win in 2025 treat every microsignal as data. They read patterns. They move early. They test quickly. They treat the world like an algorithm. Inputs, outputs, experiments. Opportunity isn't luck. It's iteration. It's noticing what everyone else scrolls past. The lesson? Stop waiting for permission. Start responding to signals. The world rewards movement, not potential. But wait, your momentum is about to get tested. Fact 8. The reputation flywheel. In the creator and freelancer economy, reputation is the new compound interest. You give value once, and it keeps echoing across people's networks like a ripple you didn't even know you created. Here's what the top performers know. You never chase clients. You chase proof. Proof creates demand. Demand creates leverage. Leverage creates pricing power. And the secret? It only takes 3 people talking about you for your entire trajectory to shift. 3. But those 3 must experience you as the person who over-delivers when it matters. The lesson: reputation isn't built through marketing. It's built through moments. Be unforgettable once, and the market will never forget you. Fact 9. The anti-comfort rule. Everyone wants a side hustle until they meet the part where it feels uncomfortable. The outreach, the first client call, the awkward silence during negotiations, the fear of undercharging or overcharging. Here's the truth. Discomfort is the sorting mechanism. It's the velvet rope separating the ones who want results from the ones who want reassurance. You're not supposed to feel ready. You're supposed to feel like you're hacking the simulation. Every person who made it big didn't win because they were confident. They won because they acted before confidence existed. The lesson? Comfort is the enemy of speed. Step into the uncomfortable early, and it becomes your competitive advantage. That's how you get closer to the level you admire, not by avoiding discomfort, but by training yourself to walk straight into it. Fact 10. The digital asset cloner. Traditional hustlers trade time. Smart hustlers trade copies. In 2025, the real winners build digital assets that multiply without permission. Templates, scripts, swipe files, presets, frameworks, workflows. You make it once, refine it twice, and it pays you forever. People underestimate the power of duplication. They think success comes from new ideas. Wrong. Success comes from packaging old ideas better than everyone else. The lesson here is brutally simple. Stop selling hours. Start selling outcomes someone can download. This is how modern giants think. You don't scale your effort, you scale your products. Every duplicated asset becomes a tiny employee working for you while you sleep. Fact 11. The micro-freedom calculation. Freedom in 2025 isn't quitting your job or owning a yacht. It's replacing one bill at a time. Most people dream about financial freedom as if it's a switch. It's not. It's a sequence. Replace your phone bill, then replace your rent, then replace your groceries, then replace your savings. Each income stream becomes a brick, and one day, the wall is suddenly taller than your paycheck. This is how disciplined minds operate. They don't chase explosions. They build accumulations. Lesson: stop trying to escape the system in one leap. Win it in increments. You don't become unstoppable overnight. You become unstoppable one paid bill at a time. Fact 12. The execution over excitement rule. People love talking about their goals with the enthusiasm of someone launching a rocket to Mars. But when it comes to action, suddenly they're scientists running research, planners refining a strategy, philosophers contemplating alignment. Execution is the silent separator, the boring part, the part nobody posts about. And the truth is, the marketplace rewards boring consistency more than exciting ideas. The ones you admire don't obsess over hype. They obsess over output. The lesson? Stop looking for sparks. Look for systems. Excitement fades. Execution compounds. Once you understand that, momentum becomes inevitable. And just when you think you've got your systems down. Fact 13. The selective obsession principle. You can't be great at everything, but you can be terrifyingly good at one thing people desperately need. Successful side hustlers in 2025 have one trait in common: obsessive focus. Not on everything, on one mission-critical lever: their product, their speed, their branding, their client experience. They pick a battlefield and dominate it until competition becomes irrelevant. This is how powerful people operate. They're not scattered, they're weaponized. The lesson? Choose one thing and go uncomfortably deep. Because when obsession meets skill, income becomes a side effect. Fact 14. The adaptation reflex. The world in 2025 shifts so fast that rigidity is basically self-sabotage. Opportunities appear, glitch, mutate, and expire in weeks. Platforms update. Algorithms shift. Client behavior rewires overnight. The people who win aren't the smartest. They're the fastest at adjusting their strategy without crying about change. Adaptation is a reflex, a mindset, a muscle. When you admire high performers, you're not admiring intelligence. You're admiring agility. Lesson? Don't predict the future. Pivot into it. This is the final unlock. Consistency builds your base, but adaptability builds your ascent. Fact 15. The high-trust, low-friction client rule. If you want your side hustle to feel like pushing a rocket instead of dragging a refrigerator, here's the cheat code. Work only with high-trust, low-friction clients. These are the people who hire you because they recognize your value, not because they want to interrogate your existence. Most hustlers sabotage themselves by chasing the wrong crowd. The bargain hunters, the micromanagers, the "I need 12 revisions because my cousin disagrees with the font." In 2025, the smartest side hustlers treat clients like investments. They identify the ones who return the highest energy yield, not just the highest payment. Lesson: your environment is a multiplier. Surround yourself with clients who respect your time, trust your decisions, and don't treat you like an emotional support freelancer. That's how you level up faster than your competition even starts. Fact 16. The speed to value formula. People assume money comes from expertise. In reality, it comes from speed. The faster you take someone from "I'm stuck" to "problem solved," the more they'll pay you, and the more they'll evangelize you. Speed is the new luxury, not quality. Speed with quality. In 2025, businesses aren't drowning in lack of talent. They're drowning in slowness. Endless emails, overthinking, meetings to schedule more meetings. You want to win? Deliver in hours, not weeks. The lesson: speed isn't rushed. It's ruthless efficiency. It's knowing exactly what matters and eliminating everything that doesn't. This is the mindset of people who rise. They don't wait for the world. They outrun it. Fact 17. The energy allocation discipline. Your biggest enemy isn't competition. It's energy leakage. The invisible drain of notifications, irrelevant tasks, low ROI projects, and conversations that waste your brain power. Everyone wants to work harder, but the real winners work cleaner. They guard their focus like a national secret. They avoid emotional chaos like an allergic reaction. In 2025, managing your energy matters more than managing your time. Because when your energy is high, everything compounds. When it's low, even simple tasks feel like climbing Everest with ankle weights. Lesson: treat your energy like capital. Spend it only where the return is undeniable. That's how you get closer to the level of those people you admire. They don't burn out because they refuse to burn energy on nonsense. Fact 18. The relentless reinvention loop. The most successful people aren't consistent versions of their past selves. They're upgraded versions of their future selves. Reinvention isn't optional, it's maintenance. In 2025, the economy rewards people who reinvent every quarter. New skills, new tools, new offers, new positioning. They don't cling to an identity. They update it like software. This is the final truth. The people at the top don't fear change. They trigger it. They move first. They adapt fast. They pivot when the crowd hesitates. The real flex isn't being right. It's staying relevant. Lesson: reinvention is the ultimate income multiplier. When you evolve faster than the world has no choice but to follow. So tell me, which side hustle mindset hit you hardest? Drop your personal glitch in the comments and let's upgrade it.